It's Chad with Offbeat Oddities and Collectibles. I just got this human skull in, and I'm ready to sell it.
What are we doing?
We're on the way to the radio station at the Butt Crack of Dawn to talk about human bones and our true crime convention coming up.
This May marks the 30th anniversary of the execution of serial killer John Wayne Gacy.
All right, we're here at the radio station. The sun's finally coming up. I'm gonna go in here chop it up with Tony Rose. I forgot a human bone in my car. I'm gonna give up a human bone.
It's not something you say every day.
Viewports.
What is that?
A human skull encased in plastic.
With a viewport.
With viewports. It's my daughter. I got her filming some stuff.
It's your daughter's skull? Man.
Yeah, my
Oh.
daughter's skull right here. And I brought this as a gift for you.
What is that?
Human heel bone.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then this right here is original West Memphis 3 flyer.
That is the most unique gift I've ever
Yeah.
gotten right there, brother. Look at that. You want to touch a human bone? So that's like, I don't want to say mint condition, but I feel like that's like
It's in great condition.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Part of your back of your heel, you know, there's your ankle bone right there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bowling Green's Classic Rock D93. It's the Tony Rose Morning Show. You never know who's going to stop by the show. My buddy Chad from Vet City Con in the studio with us. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good, man.
I must say that I've had many guests on the show, many different walks of life. But you may be one of my most unique guests and friends because I never know what you're going to bring in here. One day it may be the star of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
The next day it might be an actual human skull here.
Just sold that to a museum in Brooklyn.
Everyone, we're at the Bone Museum here in Brooklyn, New York, and we're going to look at this new piece that we just acquired for the museum.
And I'm about to ship it out, but I wanted to bring it in and show you real quick because I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah, this is fascinating right here. I can tell exactly where my head hurts usually.
Yeah.
This is so neat. Great piece of history right here.
Absolutely, yeah.
And again, I always say this, like you kind of help tell those stories that I think a lot of people are kind of like itchy about telling sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, again, this is a learning tool, man. Look, all the teeth are still in it and everything.
Yeah, minus one that's on the top.
Minus
floating
one
on
up
top,
there, yeah. But still, like, that's
So
incredible.
we know it wasn't from Alabama. It's got all the teeth.
Roll them Tide. Now this is a cool piece of history
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
Free the West Memphis 3. What is
So the West Memphis 3 was a case. Been several documentaries about it. 3 kids were wrongly convicted of murder based on the way they dressed and the music they listened to.
Known as the West Memphis Three, Eccles, Baldwin, and Jesse Miskelly were teenagers in 1994 when they were convicted of killing 3 8-year-old boys in the town of West Memphis, Arkansas. Investigators in this rural community believe that the teenagers, who wore black and listened to heavy metal music, killed the children as part of a satanic ritual. But in recent years, DNA evidence has been recovered at the scene, none of it linking the accused to the crime.
And it wasn't until a few years ago they were released after serving, I think several decades on death row.
Wow. So
And that's an original flyer to raise awareness. So I brought you,
really
that's
cool.
yours too. I brought that as a gift as well.
that is, man, that's very, very thoughtful.
Yeah, no problem,
man.
dude.
Thank you, man.
Right around the corner, January 11th at the Capitol True Crime and Paranormal Expo. I've got Karen Conti, who was John Wayne Gacy's final attorney, the grandson of serial killer Judy Bueniano, who was the first woman electrocuted in the state of Florida. We'll have several paranormal guests. Bear and Beth from Octagon Hall are going to be there.
Right down the street.
Right down the
in
road. So
Franklin.
some local paranormal stuff. Yeah.
How do I get tickets to that?
Offbeathorror.com. That's where you can find out about Vet City. You can find out about the True Crime Paranormal. You can buy our new True Crime coloring book. You can watch our show.
Coloring books.
All that stuff. Yeah, we're doing all.
It's a family
Yeah.
fun show. Great holiday gifts right there.
There it is.
You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's like,
Get that loved one a human skull.
that's
a great gift for your mom, your
it's the
grandma,
gift that keeps
grandpa.
giving, right?
Yeah.
It's like this. You could actually take something like this to the Thanksgiving dinner and go, "This is right where you're making my head hurt right now,
Yeah.
right there. That's the part."
Or
you know?
if maybe your dad and your daughters are getting about dating age, it might be a good gift to put
Oh
on
my
the shelf.
gosh,
And
yeah.
when the guy comes in, tell him that was a previous boyfriend.
That's right.
Keep it
Yeah,
on
like
check.
when Kenner gets a few years older,
Yeah.
and she starts getting into high school age, right there, and it's like, yeah, when she brings the kid home, for the day, I'm going to set this out on the table and say, "What's that?" Oh, that's just That's just the heel bone of the last guy.
Yeah. True that.
Offbeathorror.com
That's it.
for ticket
Yes,
information.
sir.
We'll be giving away tickets as well to Bet City Con during the holiday season as well.
Absolutely.
For stocking
I'm gonna
stuffers
bring some
there.
of those paranormal tickets too.
Very cool right there. But man, John Wayne Gacy's final attorney.
That's cool, right?
Like, that's really cool right there. And that's all right downtown on the square at the Capitol. Chad, I love you to death, buddy, because like I said, this is crazy stuff.
Yeah.
25 years of doing radio, I've never had a human skull sitting in the studio.
That
So,
you've known about.
That I've known about, right? Yeah.
Or one in a book bag or something.
There's probably been that,
Yeah.
you know. But this is really, really cool. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, man.
This
I
will go right
appreciate
onto
you.
the desk right there. And for the folks that want to check it out too, if you want to learn more about this unique hobby that Chad has, Soft White Underbelly
Yeah.
YouTube channel, they
Yeah.
can still view that episode there.
Yes.
And I probably have to link up on the website,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's a fascinating world right there.
Yes.
Like I said, one of our great community storytellers. It's just the story I think that a lot of people are nervous to tell, but you helped tell it right there.
Yeah.
So very, very cool stuff. Offbeathorror.com for more information. Always good seeing you, my
Hey,
friend.
same here, brother. Thank you, man.
Rolling Stones right now, D93.
So, how'd it go?
I think we were really good. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was funny. I feel like everybody on the show heard your comedic thing and was going to check out the website.
Okay, let's hope so. Sell some tickets for you.
Oh, thank you.
A little memento. Let's roll. So this right here is a piece of barbed wire from the Ed Gein property. This is going to be shipped out today. I'm getting ready to ship out the human skull. We got some packing supplies. A lot of people, when you get stuff like this, how do you authenticate these things? Well, along with this, I've already sent the guy the video of this being unearthed from the property. I've got a video and photos of the location he was at. Certain things that are there that shows immediately, hey, yep, that's the Ed Gein property. The last piece of barbed wire, the other piece I have is framed with our letter from Ed Gein. So we're shipping this out, human skull, and we're gonna go have some fun.
This is the rarest type of phantom that exists, and it's called a pickler phantom. Pickler phantoms are extremely rare and hard to find, and out of 6 years of working with medical osteology, this is one of only 2 that I've ever seen that's existed.
After some event promo and shipping out some of our oddities to their new homes, it was time to disconnect and hang with the kiddos before setting out on our Blair Witch adventure.
Let's drive everywhere and destroy the environment. Let's drive everywhere and kill all the motherfucking bees. We'll cut down the forests and dam all the rivers. We'll murder.
We've said many times before that we'll sacrifice luxury for value, but this time, especially on the first cold day of the year, I think Chad took value way too fucking far. With zero guarantee that we weren't going to get axe murdered in the mountains of West Virginia, and knowing some McDonald's steak bagels were a short 45-minute drive away, we only slept a few hours before deciding to get the fuck out of there.
Sure.
Then I realized I had a decision to make. Do I face my crippling fear of heights and descend the ladder of doom?
You gonna do it?
Or do I get out of there faster by sliding down the Ocean Nightmare slide? After a very cold night with little sleep, I'm not sure if it was thanks to delirium or copious amounts of caffeine, but we had successfully driven the 5 hours to our first Blair Witch site. According to the internet, the ruins of the Griggs house, which is where some of the scariest and final scenes of the Blair Witch Project were filmed, should have been a short and easy walk. Starting with climbing through this hole in a fence leading to thorn-covered vines and waist-high grass on the other side. But our GPS seemed determined to have us work for our experience, so we followed its directions.
Oh yeah. All right, so we just left the location of the Blair Witch House, and Chelsea can kind of tell you how we just came about it and discovered it.
Well, the GPS coordinates are on Google. So you plug the GPS coordinates in and it drops a pin
Through that.
and you get as close as possible via car
Yeah, and there
and
was
then walk the rest of the way. And the
Yeah.
walk the rest of the way part was
intense
fun.
to say the least. Yeah, the fence that says government property, and then once you finally figure out how to maneuver and get inside of that, then you go down this kind of like chain link with like razor wire and barbed wire, there was an open area, I guess, obviously from other people going in. You go in there, then you start seeing the no trespassing signs and hunting signs, and then we're hearing gunshots go off.
It is hunting season.
Yeah, and then before we know it, took a few more steps, and we started finding pieces of foundation, brick, like obviously signs of people partying down there. There's probably a crack pipe, meth pipe down there.
Yeah.
So we finally got it, and we hauled ass out of there. I didn't dress
Chad got
properly.
fucked up. I was kind of an asshole, and I didn't like remind him that we were traversing today.
We're like waist deep and just...
It was, but it was chilly. I wasn't really worried about anything, but I had my boots on and stuff. I was more worried for Chad because he's got like shorts and tennis shoes on.
All scratched up, cut up. I've got a thing in my hand I'm about to cut out that I'm not sure if it's a
thorn or a stinger.
Thorn. Hurts to go past this. So it's gonna be hard to grab titties later. Found it. So it took us a couple hours going all the wrong ways.
Yes.
But we're standing here, you can see Coffin Rock in the background, and highlight that a little bit. And we gathered all these sticks.
I wanted to make Blair Witch symbols from sticks found at Coffin Rock, so I got my bag of sticks.
Yep.
When Chad told me he found a smoking hotel with breakfast for $40, my hopes weren't high. But after this, I'll be taking over hotel booking for the next trip.
How often do you see this at your hotel? That's that free egg breakfast right there.
On the next episode of Offbeat Horror, Unearthing the Macabre.
For the 8th year here in Bowling Green, it is Vet City Compton from Hellraiser Judgment.
Yes.
The one and only Paul Taylor.
This has become a big event.
Meeting my adult ambitions.
We're here at Vet City Con, myself and Scout Taylor Compton.
Herb Baumeister owned Fox Hollow Farm in Indiana.
Oh, got it.
Got